Colorectal cancer is one of the most preventable diseases in the world. However, our sad diet, our standard American diet, is leading to more and more incidents of colon cancer and colorectal cancers, and it's highly preventable. If you have a family history of colorectal cancer, if you know somebody whose family has a history of colorectal cancer, or if you have signs of any kind of bowel disruption that has you in any way concerned, please contact your medical professional team and ask them about getting tested for colorectal cancers. It is one of the leading causes of cancer deaths, and it is highly preventable. Please watch my videos in my playlist called Journey for more information about warning signs, about what I went through with stage 4 colon cancer, and different ideas for how you can prevent it from happening, at least increase your chances of preventing it. Make sure to live a healthy lifestyle, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, start when you're young, and please don't wait to get tested. A colonoscopy is enough to save your life, and it's worth a little bit of your time. It's not as uncomfortable as you think. Go ahead and watch the rest of this video because I'm going to tell you about the results from my latest blood scan and from my doctor appointment. Thank you. Share this with anybody that you know that needs to hear this message. Thanks. Good morning. Welcome to Big Valley Living. My name is Michelle, and I have an update for you. So on Sunday, I released a video because I was having a lot of anxiety. I had my latest blood count taken, a complete metabolic panel, and one of the numbers that I am accustomed to seeing as less than 0, which is called a CEA. CEA stands for carcinoembryonic antigen, and it is a protein that's measured in the blood of people who've had certain cancers, mine being colorectal or colon cancer specifically. I am a stage 4 cancer survivor, and I'm in remission, but I'm very early in my remission, and I don't think one ever really gets over the diagnosis of stage 4 cancer. So periodically you have to go in, you get a complete panel. I go in regularly because I still have a port that they would use for chemotherapy in the event that I would ever need it again. And so that has to be maintained on a regular basis. But I went to my oncologist yesterday afternoon, and he is so good because he goes through every line item, every test that was taken, and what they all mean when you put them together. In my case yesterday, the number that I was concerned about, turns out I had nothing to worry about. And you have no idea how happy I am about that. What it all boils down to is that it's always been less than 2.0 since I've been in remission, and it went up to 2.3, and that concerned me. So we talked about it, and he said, now if that number had been something like 15 or 20, then we would be nervous. But he said, please don't worry yourself. He said it may just very well, just through natural changes, dietary changes, what have you, may go down again to below 2.0, which is what I'm aiming for actually. So I had already started working a little more diligently on my diet, as I mentioned in the last video, and that's going to continue. I don't drink soda anyway. I've eliminated all alcohol. So if I wanted to have a glass of wine, no more wine. I don't like beer. I don't like other stuff. So no alcohol at all. Let's see here. Only lean proteins. I'm not eating any red meat. I'm not eating any pork. So that means a lot of chicken, turkey every now and again, and fish. And I prefer wild caught fish, so that's going to be a big part of what I consume. I have to be careful about mercuries. We all have to be careful about what's in our food, okay? So I'm going to try and eat as organic and natural as possible. And I've been trying to do that. It's kind of expensive, but I think that we will just be more mindful about that in our household. Because I also have type 2 diabetes, I want to keep my blood sugars regulated. So that means, well, I'll be eating plant-based proteins like beans, and beans are a great source of plant-based proteins. I'll be eating lower glycemic type of foods like that. I'll also be increasing my intake of certain nuts and seeds. And the nuts I'm talking about, generally speaking, are going to be cashews, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and my favorite, pecans. So anyway, we're going to be changing our diet here. We already have, and I'm already feeling better. I've lost a little bit of weight. A lot of that could just be from drinking more water. I'm actually keeping a food diary. And all of this plays into wanting to be my healthiest self when I go in for a checkup, get this, in January. So I got another 4-month pass, and I know that to some people, having to go back to the doctor in 4 months seems like, oh my gosh, that's so much. But in my case, 4 months is a huge deal. So I'll be able to measure a lot of differences at that point based on dietary habits, exercise habits, and other healthy lifestyle things. I'm going to be employing more mindfulness, more time in the yard, more time doing the things that I enjoy doing, and less time worrying about things that I don't have control over. That's not doing me any good. It raises your cortisol levels, which in turn just turns your body into a toxic wasteland. Well, maybe that's a bit much, but you know, it doesn't help. So I want to thank all of you for all of your comments, all of your blessings, all of your prayers, and all of your positive thoughts out to the universe. They really work. Keep thinking positive thoughts and putting all that out there for everybody in the world, because what we need more is peaceful coexistence with each other. I am just... I'm nervous about everything I'm seeing in the world, and that doesn't help anything. So you know what? We can change little things in our own lives that may in turn make a big difference in the lives of others. So thanks again. We got a pass until January. So I am very, very happy to share that news with you. And I'll keep doing some videos about the cancer journey because there are still things to talk about. You're going to start seeing more of my recipes that a lot of them I just kind of come up with. But I'm also going to be sharing healthier alternatives to some of the favorites that I like, where maybe I replace the protein in the meal or just something other than what you might expect on your plate. I simply want to create a new lifestyle that supports a long, healthy life. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate all of your support. See you later, everybody.